In this video today, I am going to share with you the essential equipment that you need so you can do guitar looping with the Boss RC-505. If that's something you're interested in, stay tuned. Hey, what's up? I hope you're having a fantastic day. Welcome back to another video. If you're new around here, I'm Ben Rowlands, and this channel is all about live looping. I upload 3 videos just like this every single week. So if that's something you're interested in, consider subscribing. Now, in today's video, we're going to be looking at some live looping solutions if you want to loop a guitar with the Boss RC-505, because obviously the Boss RC-505 is a tabletop looper. It's primarily designed for beatboxers so they can operate it with their fingertips while holding the microphone. However, a lot of people want to do guitar looping with the Boss RC-505, and they end up putting this loop pedal on the floor, and then they take their shoes off and they try and operate it with their toes, which is not the most hygienic live looping solution, if I'm really honest. And I wouldn't really want to take my shoes off if I'm playing on a public stage where people have had their dirty shoes. So I'm going to provide you with a few solutions today so you do not have to go to those extreme measures just to loop a guitar with the Boss RC-505. Now, the first solution is an external foot switch. This is the Boss FS6, and we can plug this external pedal into our Boss RC-505 via this balanced TRS jack. Then within the Boss RC-505, we can map various commands to foot switch A and foot switch B, so then we can control the pedal with this down on the floor. Now, if you want to learn how to set this up in depth, check out this tutorial over here where I break down literally every setting you need to do in order to correctly set this up. But for example, you could have target record play on foot switch A, so you would hold exit in and you could select which track you want to initiate, like record and play on. And then on foot switch B, you could have an all start and all stop. So you can do that command where you just stop everything. That's probably the best way you can use this pedal, because obviously you are limited because you only have 2 foot switches. But if you want more customization, you're gonna love technique number 2. Now, my second solution is an external MIDI foot controller. On the Boss RC-505, we can assign 16 controller assigns. So that means we can map 16 commands to control the Boss RC-505. Now, when we were using the A and B foot switch, we could only map 2 out of those 16. However, if we use an external MIDI pedal, we can map all 16 of those to that pedal. Now, I have the Nectar Pacer right here, and I highly recommend this pedal for running with the Boss RC-505. If you want to learn how to set these 2 devices up together, check out this tutorial over here where I go a little bit more in depth. But basically, with the Nectar Pacer, I can have track 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 for play and stop. And then I can have my all start and stop over here. And then I can set up a secondary bank. And as you can see, it says track, it turns red. And now I have tracks 1 through to 5 as my record modes. And I can even set up custom color assigns within this pedal so I can visually know what I'm doing. So you can see they turn red. So this would be recording the Boss RC-505 if it was all plugged in via MIDI. And then I can switch to my play bank and everything turns green, so I know stuff is now playing at a quick glance down at the pedal. Highly recommend this MIDI device. Now, my final recommendation is for anybody who wants to specifically do electric guitar looping with the Boss RC-505. Now, this is a Kemper profiler, and basically what it is it's a virtual amplifier. Now, this is quite an extreme solution, but you can get stuff for literally less than £100 that do the exact same thing. I started off with the Vox MV50, the little nano tube head. That worked great for so many years, but I finally upgraded to this Kemper profiler. I have over 2,500 amplifiers in this head. I can load them all in, Marshalls, Fenders, Vox, literally whatever I can dream up. I can load it up and then start looping. But the reason why I highly suggest you run a virtual amplifier is you can run a direct signal from the amp head into the loop pedal, and then the loop pedal outputs into the PA system, and then that's all you hear as the source of audio. You hear the amplifier coming through the pedal. However, if you use a traditional amplifier, like I have over here, you have to mic the amplifier up, and then you have to run that into your loop pedal, and then the loop pedal goes to the PA system for the audience to hear. But then the problem is you have two sources of audio. You've got the original amplifier blasting out, and then you have the loop pedal blasting out of the PA system. So it can be quite disorientating and sound a bit weird for the audience. Whereas if we use a digital amp head, there's no initial source of audio that's being inputted and outputted through the loop pedal, and there's only one source of output as opposed to two. Now, thank you so much for watching. I hope you thoroughly enjoyed the video. If you did, make sure you smash that like button and also subscribe for future videos. We do this 3 times a week, every single week. Now, if you want to see any of the solutions I suggested in action, check out this playlist over here where I'm using the MIDI foot controller, the Kemper profiler, and all that good stuff. But thanks so much for watching. I've been Ben Rowlands, and I will see you in the next one.